Just weeks after the Italian city suffered its worst flooding in more than 50 years, water levels rose in Venice. In fact, the high tide known as Acqua Alta was expected to peak at 130 centimeters, but it was a little lower than expected, reaching 120 centimeters at 7:30 a.m., at which point 28% of the city was covered underwater. According to forecasts, the Acqua Alta in Venice will reach the expected 130 centimeter peak today. After floods that kept Venice underwater in November, recovery efforts are underway to restore the city and help residents return to normalcy. Damage from last month's floods is estimated to be around €1 billion. Now, Venice attracts more than 25 million tourists each year, and the effects of mass tourism on the fragile lagoon environment has fueled a decades-long debate on the future of the city. And to the other big story we are tracking, North Korea's so-called Christmas gift has the U.S. extremely worried. Washington is preparing itself for every possibility, and it seems like plans are being drawn in Pyongyang as well. North Korea's leader Kim Jong-un chaired a meeting of its top military officials and discussed how to boost the country's military capabilities. Kim is believed to have reiterated his call for self-reliance, both militarily and also in the economic aspect. This meeting has to be seen in the larger scheme of things. North Korea has warned U.S. of a Christmas gift. We have no idea what this could in fact mean, but it's also been ruled out discussing denuclearization with the U.S. in any future talks. North Korea warned that if the U.S. criticized its human rights record, it would quote-unquote pay dearly. So the U.S. is being rather cautious. They are watching out for any possible missile launch from the peninsula. Earlier this month, they had tested a rocket engine. Rocket engines are used either for a space vehicle or for long-range missiles. And since the North has never had ambitions in space, the U.S. is rightly worried. French President Emmanuel Macron is currently on a visit to the Sahel region in Africa. There's a brewing conflict here and an anti-terror operation infused with political implications. Let's tell you more about where things stand right now. Straddling Western and Central Africa, the Sahel is quite a big region, almost as big as Europe. The WION found that there has been a threefold rise in terrorism in the region. So back in 2015, the global community got together and signed an agreement for everlasting peace in Mali, and leading these efforts has been France. The Sahel states are represented by the G5 countries. They are Mali, Mauritania, Chad, Niger and Burkina Faso, and they are actively supported by France through the Sahel Alliance. But its close involvement has often come under criticism and drawn parallels with imperialism. Remember that countries like Mali and Ivory Coast are former French colonies. Macron, however, has rejected these allegations.
J'entends ce que dit la jeunesse africaine, j'entends ce que disent les milieux d'affaires économiques africains, j'entends ce que disent aussi nos diasporas qui nous demandent de bouger sur ce sujet. Il était l'héritage, en effet, d'un système historique et il était perçu comme les vestiges d'une France-Afrique. Il faut prendre en compte aussi des éléments de perception en ces matières.